Welcome to the Hilton Head Living Podcast. I am your host, O.T. Gibbons. Our mission with all of our content is to make sure you have the best time in Hilton Head. All the best places to go, all the biggest events going on, and everything you need to make the most out of your time on the island. I am joined as always by the star of our content, my beautiful wife and co-host, Jessica Gibbons. How you doing, Jess?
Hi.
All right, on this week's episode of the podcast, we're going to be talking about everything going on in Hilton Head this weekend. We're going to be talking about our favorite new thing that we tried last week. And as always, we're going to answer the people. And so with that, Jess, why don't you tell everybody what's going on in Hilton Head this weekend?
Party in the Park will take place on June 26th. At Low Country Celebration Park from 6 to 8:30, there'll be live music, food truck, and a car show. It's free entrance, but food and other activities are sold separately. Rick Hubbard's Kids Show will take place underneath the Liberty Oak Tree in Harbortown on the 27th from 8 to 9:30. It's an interactive show, and the kids get to take home their own kazoo. A new restaurant, Nala's Beach Bar and Grill, is going to have a grand opening on the 28th. So it's going to take the place of where Lucky Beach was, right next to Adventure Cove, up the street from Follyfield Beach on William Hilton Parkway. It's going to have beach eats with a Caribbean vibe, and apparently Nala is the name of their dog, which we love, and the face is kind of like their logo. So I love that. It's awesome. Sprout Mamas is celebrating their second anniversary on the 28th from 3 to 6. There'll be a live music, food discounts, a silent auction, and other birthday surprises, plus Lincoln and South will be there. Wildflowers Girls Boutique in Bluffton is having an ice cream social on the 28th from 11 to 2 while supplies last.
And if you're looking for more details or how to sign up for any of the events or check out any of these places, make sure to go sign up for our newsletter at hiltonheadliving.com. Okay, so that's everything going on in Hilton Head this weekend. Let's go back to last week and talk about our favorite new thing that we tried last week. So I was sick last week. I didn't really do a whole lot. So Jess, what did you do last week?
I had a girls' night out where we started with shopping at boutiques at Shelter Cove Town Center. And then we had dinner at Jane's Bistro, which is absolutely delicious. And finally got to have their coconut cake, which they are known for. It was amazing. It's huge too. 3 of us split one piece, but definitely go try that out. And then afterwards, we went to the rooftop at Benny's Coastal Kitchen and we watched the summer solstice sunset on the rooftop. It was really pretty. They had live music and we played some yard games there too. So we just had a lot of fun catching up, gossiping, girls too.
All right, and as always, we're going to answer the people. And the question we've been getting asked most often lately is about indoor activities on Hilton Head Island. When you're here for a week on vacation, it's hard to be outside every day. It's hot, and those afternoon thunderstorms, they can ruin any beach day. So here are a few indoor activities that you might want to check out.
We absolutely love Chronic Games and Golf. So it's a e-simulator that has, I think it's 13 different types of sports. So there is golf, there's baseball, there's hockey, there's lacrosse, but then they also have carnival games. So there's my favorite, zombie dodgeball. And there's also, you can knock pins down. It's so much fun in there. And they also have game nights too, like trivia on certain nights too. So go check that out.
And if you're somebody that does love golf, it is getting pretty hot out there and maybe you want to just hit some balls or work on your game, there's a couple places where you can get access to a TrackMan, which is a really cool experience. You can go to Hilton Head Island Golf Shop. You can go to Golf Galaxy. Places like Dolphin Head have it as well, where you can work on your game. You can even play some courses, and then, maybe you're playing the next day, but you don't want to spend 2-3 hours in 90-degree weather on a driving range, so you can go do that, and that's always really fun.
There's also the Art Cafe, which there's a bunch of little sculptures kind of things or cups that you can paint, fun for all ages. And then kind of a painting thing is Hawaii fluid art. So they're probably most known for a canvas that you kind of spill paint on and let it look really cool. But they have other things like tumblers, charcuterie boards, and their newest thing, they have a splat room, which sounds so much fun. I guess you just kind of throw the paint up on the wall. I think it's like black light too, so that sounds like a lot of fun.
And then there's if you have little kids, there's the sandbox right there in Caligny Plaza, which is great. We've taken our niece and nephew there. They've got all kinds of things for little kids to do and run around, and there is some outside, but it's shaded, but they've also got an inside section, and it's right next to the Adventure Park, which is the coolest playground of all time with the pirate ship and everything they got going on there.
And they also have a little splash pad there too for the kids to cool off. But anyways, back to indoor. Right next to Fluid Art is also Barnes & Nobles, which that's a great time. Kids, they usually have games in there. They can kind of wander around. There's a kids section even. And then to go along with books, there's also the Hilton Head Library, which has its own little kids section. Again, it has some games in it. So that's great indoor activity if it's raining or too hot. There's also Adventure Cove, which is an indoor arcade. And then if it's not too hot, they also have outdoor miniature golf. And then it's a restaurant, is Local Legends Brewing Company. But they have a huge indoor area with tons of games. There's ping pong, there's arcade games, there's pool, there's shuffleboard, there's so much, and they have great food too. So that's a good time there.
And then there's also Indy Kart, which is right across the bridge in Bluffton, which has got all kinds of stuff. They got video games, they've got go-karts, and then my favorite, axe throwing, which apparently I'm great at. Who knew?
He was really surprising. He was really good at it.
And then also in Bluffton right there is one of the coolest places I've ever seen for kids, The Zone, which is like, if you've ever watched American Ninja Warrior, they've got like an American Ninja Warrior like whole setup. It's like every kid's dream. They've got laser tag. They've got like, I think it was like a ride the bull kind of thing. But
it was ride the shark. Ride the shark, not ride the bull.
And then and it's really all age levels, because then on the lower floor, they've got stuff for like the littler kids, like a maze and all kinds of stuff. And so that looked really cool.
They also have a batting cages upstairs, and downstairs they have escape rooms. And also on the island, there are 2 different places with escape rooms too that have a couple escape rooms in each of those.
And then our nephew's favorite spot, the spot that he asks for all the time, is to go bowling at Station 300. It is very fun. They've got a whole video game section. They had it set up for his birthday. You can just go there, get a couple lanes. Who doesn't love some bowling? And that's always a great time.
And they have a whole restaurant in there too. And apparently there's a little robot that will bring your food out to you. I guess wasn't working the day we were there for his birthday the last time, but that's
great arcade, really a great arcade.
And then more for adults, especially if you've been on the beach all week and you need some replenishing to your skin, you can have a spa day. There's Namaste Spa at the Marriott Resorts, there's Heavenly Spa at the Westin, and More Spa. And they all have different types of treatments, and they're all phenomenal. So maybe a little relaxation day before you head back.
And last but not least is Park Plaza Cinema. If you want to go see a movie, we just saw Mission Impossible there. What a great setup. The chairs are so great. They got like the full lounge chairs. You can go all the way back. Fun for everybody in the family, and they've got a great movie selection. So definitely go check it out.